I'll be honest, I did not pick to make a video like this because it wasn't exactly my plan, but I saw this video from this guy and he kind of said Robin was better in sparkles for E2 Acheron teams, and I'll be honest, for someone that always used sparkles and I have E2 Acheron, because I kind of want to see that for myself, because in his video he didn't really show anything or give like some type of source, he just said it. Because I'm not sure what about, if for speedrun scenario, just for overall Acheron best team, or does just Robin the flat out power creep? Does any of Sparkle utility have to play in this, or we just looking at flat out damage? He also did said Robin was better than Sparkles for Imbibe to Lune, which I thought was crazy, but at the same time, I don't know if that's true or not because I don't use him myself. But all the Imbibe to Lune means enlighten me please, because I need to know this myself, because he didn't reply to my comment. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put my Acheron paired up with Gallagher, Silver, Acheron, and a flex bot between both. And I'll show the build what I use in the video, and of course I'll give the caveat, pros and cons, everything. Now I can point out, and I'll try to be as objective and fair as I possibly can, because honestly I love both units. Like obviously there might be some bias to Sparkle because she's my second favorite character, but I have to see this for myself. And like I understand it's kind of unrealistic for a lot of players, especially a lot of free-to-play players, because not a lot of players have Acheron E2. Because Acheron like coin is so much better to go for than her idle ones. This is really for me about that video, because I want to see how much validity is true in that video. And if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you for sure. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the build of all the characters I'm using, and then I'm gonna put two runs side by side and you can compare the damage and see how they perform. But there's one caveat with doing these types of videos is the fact that RNG can play a big role in these types of runs, because RNG can screw you over, especially in this MOC on the first side because of how much CC there is. And I generally try to play as much runs as I can to get the best run I can for each unit. And I'm pretty happy with each run I got. Like I'll be honest, anyone that does these type of comparison runs, like I'll be honest, you have my respect, because it took me like 15 to 20 tries for like not each character, because I just kept getting unlucky with the RNG. And these runs are not edited but are on 1.5 speed. So I hope you enjoyed the little showcase I'm showing, and I'll time back in after the showcase finish. Enjoy! Okay, so what did we learn, guys? That Acheron is broken. But jokes aside, as you saw, both the Sparkle team and the Robin team both got 3 clears. And I'll be honest, I'm very surprised how well my Robin fared against my Sparkles. Okay, before I get into caveats, I should talk about a few stuff about like the damage output, because in this scenario, like if you're looking up your numbers, Sparkle's numbers is higher on Acheron damage, specifically because her buffs are more concentrated to a single target, while Robin buff still insane though. The damage was similar, but Sparkle is higher because I have the free light cone, so I'm getting high amount of damage bonus. So even though I don't have Robin missiles or her 50% damage bonus increase, oh yeah, and also Robin crit damage buff as well. Sparkle with the Yukong light cone at S5 increases a lot of damage bonus to the allies. The technique increases damage bonus for your allies, and also ultimate gives you additional damage bonus to all your allies. Like, I don't know the exact number, I'll probably put it on screen. As for Sparkle crit damage buff, I don't have 200 crit damage, I have 180. So I'm not sure how much crit damage I give in my Acheron. But I definitely know for Acheron specifically, more than what Robin given, but also at the same time, not to discredit Robin, but I think if my Gallagher were built on Break Effect, I think we can see a difference, because for one, Robin buffs the whole team, and my Gallagher just built a heal, keep me alive, and just keep me safe. I ain't building for Break Effect. So I think with like end game scenarios, if you have Aventurine, Acheron, the Fox guy that's coming up soon, paired with Robin, it could be a different story. And I definitely think for E2 Acheron, it can definitely be a case for real. But also, I doubt it's gonna be a full-on replacement, more of a preference choice, and I should explain that. Here's the thing, it's kind of a preference because of how close it is. Maybe if you have Fox guy paired up with Aventurine, it could make a difference. Maybe you might get an extra turn. The fact that Sparkle advances you so much more, assuming you build 3 with 160 speed. So you advance your Acheron 1 turn, you get the first stack, obviously, for being on the field if you have E2. Then you get the extra 2 stacks thanks to the Lycon. But how fast Sparkle is in that same window, she can also advance you in that same cycle. So you basically giving your Acheron 2 turns, I giving your Acheron 6 stacks. But not to saying Robin can advance you, it's just Sparkle can do it but much more, because once you use Robin ultimate, she's basically off the field and you can't re-advance her until you use the ultimate again. So I'll say if you have like her best in slot teammates, that does a fair amount of off-field personal damage, Robin can definitely be an option. But if you only have the E2S1 and you don't really have all her teammates and you just really care about boosting your Acheron damage and you want more flexibility with the skill point, then I'll definitely go with Sparkles. But also the concept of comparing the two when you can just use both on separate teams, like it kind of diminishes this video, because legit you can use Sparkles with your E2 Acheron, your Imbiber to Renee. I can definitely see why people want to use Robin more than Sparkle, but at the same time, I also think people also downplaying Sparkle just for the sake of it. But also at the same time, as I shown you, both have similar clears, but I think when I get the Fox guy, I might run it back and I might add Ruan Mate in the mix of this showdown too. So let me know if you want to see that. But also the fact that E2S1 Acheron, like it's not because Sparkle and Robin so strong, it's just Acheron just fucking busted. So if I would say to who's better, it's definitely a preference. I would say it's not as one-sided as people want to make it out to be, and kind of based on what character you have. So like me personally, I much rather Sparkles, because as I said before, with all the strengths I given Xian, no one else in my team actually care about Robin buffs. But as I said, once I get Yao Show, I'll probably run back and see if I'm proven wrong, if I'm proven right, or if anyone that has Acheron E2 and has both Sparkle and Robin, let me know down below what you guys think, what to say about that, because I do read and respond to all my comments. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. Join my Discord server if you want to talk to me or anyone in my community. But with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.